Following our discussion on the Arizona Department of Water Resources, ADWR, and its vital role in groundwater regulation, it is equally important for real estate professionals to understand how private well ownership is transferred and recorded. Wells are a common water source for rural properties throughout Arizona, and their regulation is essential for ensuring transparency, public safety, and compliance with state law. When ownership of a property with a private well changes hands, the Arizona Department of Water Resources, ADWR, must be notified of the transfer. This notification ensures that the state's official records accurately reflect the new owner responsible for the well's maintenance, operation, and compliance with groundwater management laws. The process is governed by ARS, Paragraph 45-593, which require the new owner to file a well registration transfer form with ADWR within 30 days of the property transfer. This record keeping helps ADWR track groundwater usage and maintain accurate databases of well ownership across the state. Each registered well in Arizona is assigned a unique 55 prefix well registration number. When the well's ownership changes, the transfer form must include this number, along with the parcel number, property address, and a copy of the recorded deed showing the new owner. Once ADWR receives and processes the transfer, its database is updated to reflect the change. Failure to notify ADWR of the transfer may result in outdated records, which can cause complications in future property transactions, water rights claims, or disputes over well usage. This process is especially critical in active management areas, AMAs, and irrigation non-expansion areas, INAs, where groundwater extraction is closely monitored. The proper transfer of well ownership ensures that any existing groundwater use, permits, or grandfathered rights remain in good standing. For example, if a property in the Tucson AMA has a registered domestic well, and the new owner fails to update the registration, ADWR may have difficulty enforcing conservation measures or verifying lawful withdrawals, potentially leading to compliance issues. From a real estate perspective, licensees have a duty to communicate material facts that could affect a property's value or usability. Because water access is one of the most fundamental property attributes, agents must verify the well's registration and confirm that transfer paperwork has been completed. This step is particularly important in transactions involving rural properties, ranches, and agricultural parcels, where groundwater access can be a determining factor in the property's functionality. Consider the following example. A buyer purchases a 5-acre property in Prescott Valley with an existing private well. During due diligence, the buyer's agent confirms that the well is registered under the seller's name by searching ADWR's well registry database. After closing, the agent advises the buyer to submit a well registration transfer form, 5571A, within 30 days. By ensuring that the buyer follows through, the agent fulfills their fiduciary duty to protect the client's interests and maintain compliance with state law. You can find recorded wells at https://appaswater.gov, well registry, search well reg, SPX. In some cases, a well transfer may also trigger the need to update information with the Arizona Department of Environmental Quality, ADQ, if the property operates as a shared well or serves multiple residences, as ADQ regulates water quality and testing requirements. Shared well agreements must be properly recorded to clarify each party's rights and responsibilities, further underscoring the need for clear and accurate record keeping. Review summary. When ownership of a property with a private well changes, the new owner must notify the Arizona Department of Water Resources, ADWR, within 30 days by submitting a well registration transfer form. This ensures that ADWR's records accurately reflect the new owner's information and that groundwater use remains properly regulated. Real estate professionals must understand this process and assist clients in confirming well registration to prevent compliance issues and protect buyer interests. Discussion prompts. Why is it necessary to notify ADWR when a private well transfers ownership? Answer. Because it ensures that groundwater use records are accurate and that the new owner is legally recognized for compliance and monitoring purposes. How can a real estate agent help ensure compliance during a property sale involving a private well? Answer. By verifying the well registration number through ADWR's database and advising the buyer to file the well registration transfer form promptly. What might happen if a well transfer is not properly reported to ADWR? Answer. The state's records may remain under the previous owner's name, leading to enforcement difficulties, disputes, or complications in future transactions. Closing remarks. Groundwater and well ownership are at the heart of Arizona's water management framework. The transfer of well ownership is more than a procedural requirement. It ensures responsible water stewardship and supports the integrity of the state's water data system. For real estate professionals, guiding clients through this process demonstrates not only competence, but also a commitment to sustainable and lawful property ownership. Supporting sources and key case law ARS. Gargar 45-593. Well registration and transfer requirements AAC. E4 28 1101H. Licensee's duty to communicate material facts. HTTPS appaswater.gov well registry. Search wellreg.aspx. Well Registry Database, Arizona Department of Environmental Quality, Shared Well Regulations, Hill v. Jones, 151 Aras, 81, 1986, reinforces disclosure duties regarding property conditions and material facts.